Hello, everyone. It is good to see you all today. And we are going to get started with the stream for this current episode of the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Alright. I just woke up. Alright, we already seen that. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we are here now. I've done a lot of stuff since Excuse me, just rubbing my face, my beard. I've done a lot of stuff since we were last here. I evolved my Magikarp into a Gyarados. Yes. And I evolved my Abra into a Kadabra. Yes. So, making great progress right now. No one has died so far. So now I'm gonna make some more progress into SSN. But first I wanted to get the, the bike voucher from this guy. Now I mentioned earlier that I was rubbing my beard. One, my beard is itchy, and two, I'm growing it out for a role that I'm doing for a musical called Savior of the World. It's a musical done by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which I am a member of. And I live in Utah right now, and it's one where the church itself produces it and presents it. Yay, I got the bike voucher! And presents it. Excuse me. And presents it at their conference center in Salt Lake City every Christmas season. I've tried to get in it multiple times and failed every time, but I'm in it now and I'm grateful for it. So I'm going to, and part of what I need to do is I need to grow my facial hair out because we're supposed to look like we're living in this is a crude way to say it, but Jesus times. Alright, so what we're seeing right here is I am doing my typical way of going through all the trainers on the SSN one by one. I like to start at this level with all the sailors and then work my way up. Excuse me. And let me think. Well, I can't really think of anything right now. As you can tell, I've played this game before. And for the most part, I know what to do to beat it. But it also depends on several other factors. Like if I get surprised, if I'm not paying attention, or if it's just a legitimately difficult section of the game. I apologize for the sniffling. I got a flu shot and recently, and I'm still feeling the effects of it, and my son is getting over being sick, so I think he gave me a little bit of that as well. And I'm sniffling, just trying to breathe. Now, one of the reasons I like having a lot of Pokemon at this stage of the game is because I don't like going up a level higher than the gym leader. don't like going up a level higher than the gym leader. I like to keep it... I mean, I don't know the best way to say it, but... I just like to... In my way, it's keeping it fair. I think that's the best way I can put it. Excuse me. Even though this is a game for children, I still enjoy playing it, and I still like the idea of keeping it fair. I don't like the idea of cheat codes. I don't like the idea of trying to work around the existing mechanics of the game. To me, that's not entertaining, and that's not enjoyable. Excuse me. Now, I can't remember if I caught stud first or pigeon first, so I'm just rolling with it. Excuse me. Now, you might be thinking, why don't you just use Kadabra? Because I don't want to. I'm currently building up a team that I can switch out and handle any situation that comes my way. I'm specifically building up a team that I can eventually use against Sabrina. Because in this game, or in this generation, Sabrina is very difficult. Because psychic Pokemon, her specialty, are overpowered. They don't have any... what's it called? They haven't been nerfed yet. Like they were in the second generation. That was a close call. Now, in terms of beating Sabrina, I need to be quick. I need to be fast. Okay, that's a double positive. I don't know why I'm doing that. I travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. You live a lonely life. So, I'm still trying to figure out ways to beat Sabrina. I've done it in the past, of course, but just rubbing my eyes right now. Sabrina's always tricky. And like I said in the previous episode, Thrash is a very useful move, especially at this stage in the game. I forgot I had potions. Perfect. Excuse me. Now, I don't exactly remember where... Okay, so I think this guy has a Nidoran. Yeah, alright. Excuse me. Perfect. Now, on the subject of Sabrina, again, most of my Pokemon are weak against Psychic types. Flower, Kaiju, and George. But Wuss, being a Psychic type, is resistant to Psychic type attacks. Now, that's not a guarantee because Wuss is just a Kadabra. Nope. Yes! So, some of the solutions I have for dealing with Sabrina is to have Pokemon that are high level or have a high special. Another solution is to have Pokemon that are fast. Now in previous games I've actually used a Beedrill to great success. Meaning I use it to take out one or two of her Pokemon with Twin Needle. Now I don't have a Beedrill in this game because I tried to catch a Weedle and a Kakuna and I failed. But that's okay. Excuse me. I'm obviously not going to use Flower, Kaiju, or George when I go up against Sabrina. But I need Pokemon that also have a high special, which usually means water types, in my case. Now, another option is, if I can go on route, I think 11 is what it's called. It's the route that is immediately east of Vermilion City. I have the opportunity to catch a Drowsy. Now, if I can catch a Drowsy, that means I can level it up into a Hypno, which could also help me out against Sabrina's team, it being a Psychic type. Excuse me. Now, you might be thinking, why am I not focusing on Lieutenant Surge? Because Surge is easy with the Pokemon I have. To be honest, all I need is Kaiju, because Kaiju's half ground type negates Surge's electric Pokemon electric attacks. And then Erica is also pretty easy because I got Wuss, which because two of her Pokemon are poison types, so Wuss can easily take care of them. I also have Pigeon, which even if Pigeon can't learn a flying type move before level 30, which is what I want, I can go to the secret house west of Celadon City to get the move HM Fly. Excuse me. So, and also I have Kaiju and I have George. Alright, let me see. Alright, looks like my wife's calling for me. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. My wife needed help stretching her back. Ever since the baby, my wife has horrible back pain. And she needs help stretching her back in the mornings, sometimes. And today was one of those sometimes. I can't remember, so we're moving on. Now, I'm gonna see how fast I can get through SS San before my wife calls me again, because she's gonna need help getting back into bed after she goes to the bathroom. So, I'm taking this as a challenge. Let's see how far I can get. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Kaiju. Even though Pikachu in reality isn't that great of a Pokemon, its Thundershock would be dangerous for Titan. But it doesn't know a lot of seriously damaging attacks, so not much of a problem for a Nidoking like Kaiju. Excuse me. Now you might be asking yourself, why haven't I taught Titan Bubble Beam? Because that would be very useful. Well, the reason is, I want to teach Titan Surf. And I want to save Bubble Beam for a different Pokemon. You know what, I'm just going to keep Titan out. And just take care of Ponyta. Because water is super resistant to fire. Okay, so... Alright, let's see what happens.
I never saw you at the party.
Yes! Which is why I invaded your privacy. So I can beat your Pokemon and get whatever item is in your room. Ugh. Now the reason I switched to Kaiju in this case is not just to negate Pikachu's electric attacks, but also because Pikachu has a very bad defense, but a decent special. So Flower wouldn't be able to get a one-hit KO on Pikachu, but Kaiju can. Yeah. The rival battle. So how am I gonna do this? Alright, I wanted to check something real quick. Kaiju's worst stat is, or Titan's worst stat is defense, but special is the second highest, and attack is its highest. Alright. Not useful as a water type.
So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas.
I'm just being goofy right now. Now, Blue is going to be a quick battle, because I'm way higher level than all his Pokemon. So I'm gonna do Kaiju. Oh, Kaiju outsped Raticate. Alright. Kadabra. Let's do Pigeon. Now if I remember correctly, Pigeon has a decent special stat. And Kadabra has a weak defense. So I think Pigeon can tank a hit. Alright. to negate Charmeleon's Ember attack. Excuse me. There we go.
Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the voice anymore just because it's annoying me, as I'm sure it's annoying you. Now I'm going to go get the cut HM. I like how just the simplest thing was able to make this guy feel better. No Pepto-Bismol, no anti-nausea medicine, just rubbing the back. Alright, I got the HM. Now I'll be able to get into Lieutenant Surge's gym and deal with the annoying and dreaded puzzle. I've had mixed success with how quick I get that puzzle solved. Oh wait, here we go. I like this part. I always like seeing that. Alright, so let me see. Now, before I go after Lieutenant Surge, obviously I want to heal my Pokemon. I want to switch out Titan with George. And I want to also see if I can catch a Spearow or a Drowsy before I go after Lieutenant Surge. No, yes! No longer useful. Let's see what else I got. Not useful. This is Body Slam, which is useful, but I'm not going to get it right now. I never use the Ethers, even though they can be useful in a pinch. Alright. Now, let's go see if I can catch a Spearow or a Drowsy. The reason I want to catch a Spearow is because I can trade it here in Vermilion for a Farfetch'd, which can learn Cut. So I can free up Flower to learn Body Slam. Now if I catch a Drowsy, that would help me against Sabrina. Oh, wait. There we go. Let's see what I catch. Nope. I already caught an Ekans. There we go. Spearow. I failed to catch it a previous time, so let's see if I can catch it this time. Alright, I'm not going to risk Spearow getting low HP. Here we go. I'm gonna call it Buggy, because it eats bugs in a grassy area. That works for me. Excuse me. So I'm still waiting for my wife to call me to help her. Let's see how far I can get before she calls me. Okay, I'm gonna put Pigeon in there. Now this will actually work in my favor because I want to level up the Spear or the Farfetched. So in case Pigeon gets killed, I can use Farfetched to replace it. There we go. An Ivysaur and a Venusaur that knows Body Slam is a very useful combination. Okay, so I got Buggy. Now I'm going to bring Buggy to this guy to trade it for Farfetched. Now, just out of curiosity, how many of you remember the name of this Farfetched? There we go. Alright, now, do you remember the name of this Farfetched? Well, you're about to find out. Ducks. I'm going to go through the trainers, but just out of curiosity for those who aren't familiar with this, each of those little trash cans has an electric switch in it, and that switch moves every time you fail the puzzle. The puzzle is to get the first switch and the second switch, but the second switch is next to the first switch, and it's not always going to be in the same position that you want it to be. So it is chance. Very good. This is where the mechanic for wrap is very useful, because if you are faster than your opponent, you can defeat your opponent without taking any damage. Now, of course, George did take some damage, but against that second Pikachu, he didn't. And I want George to level up before Lieutenant Surge. Now, I am taking a risk using Bite because Voltorb does, I think it learns Sonic Boom at that level. Well, I'm not entirely sure. Now, Magnemite is a different story. Magnemite does no electric attacks and no Splinter Shock. So I'm going to use the Rapid strategy against Magnemite. Oh, my dog just showed up. That usually means he wants to go OUT. And he's looking at me all cute. But you gotta wait, buddy. I have to finish this. Oh wait, I can try that. It's got Body Slam. Now Voltorb has horrible defense. So this should be a quick battle. Alright. Last gym trainer. My dog is laid down next to me. My dog is a pug mix. It looks like a purebred pug, but... Oh, here, let's check this out. Electric attacks are less effective against grass types. And Body Slam is going to get rid of this Pikachu very quickly. My pug looks like a purebred pug, but... it is a mix. It is mixed with a Min Pin, also known as a miniature Doberman Pinscher. Alright, I'm gonna heal my Pokemon before the final battle. I don't want to take any chances, because this is a Nuzlocke. Now, I'm not too worried about this battle because it should be quick using Kaiju. What I'm worried about is the puzzle. Alright, now it's either... the second switch is either going to be there or there. Oh! That normally doesn't happen. Alright, this will go by quicker than I thought. I'm gonna wait till Raichu to use Thrash. There we go, Sonic Boom. At this early stage in the game, Sonic Boom is a very useful weapon, because it will always deal 20 damage, regardless of the type or the Pokemon. Alright, I'm just gonna switch to Flower, see if I can level up Flower. Oh, I forgot Pikachu was that low. You give Pikachu X speed to make it faster, but you need to give it X defend because I just 1KO'd it. Alright, I'm going to go back to Kaiju. Level 24. And Kaiju is 25, which I am okay with. Thrash. I don't want to take any chances in a Nuzlocke. See? Electric attacks do not work on Kaiju, because it is part ground type. what I got. Now, what I'm going to do is level up my far-fetched ducks. Because again, I want a backup for Pigeon. And also, Farfetch knows Peck. And Pigeon doesn't know any flying type moves until much later. And I plan on just teaching Pigeon the move Fly anyway. Alright. Here we go. Gonna save progress. Thank you very much for joining me for this stream and this episode of the Nuzlocke, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.